Matthew Kershaw, I've brought you a healthy dose of your favourite animal. It's a furry reference, you know. We have to start all these videos with furries.
Do we?
So he's a cat wearing a hat.
That's not a cat.
That's a cat. It can be a cat, it can be a dog, it can be whatever it identifies as, okay?
This... Can't really tell this video is going to be great, so wait,
I'm
why?
playing with these cubs, look at it, he's having so much fun. I'm having so much fun, I've got dreadlocks.
That looks like
puppy's
a
having
deer and a cat, baby, and then you look like a Khajiit that's like Jamaican and smokes lots of weeds.
Oh, so I was having so much fun there, hold on. I need to take a moment. Whew. Wipe the sweat off my brow. Ah, this game is called ArcheAge.
What is ArcheAge, Kyle?
Well, I'm glad you asked. ArcheAge is the ultimate free-to-play. Shall I put in the hyphens, or can you work that out yourself?
I reckon you should read this in a monotone voice.
ArcheAge is the ultimate free-to-play fantasy-sandbox MMORPG, full stop. Build massive castles and lay claim to lands. Yeah, so it's an MMO. You know. You take quests to kill rats and the like. And it just happens to be set in this vaguely Asian-sounding continent.
And everybody seems to be a Khajiit, and you seem to crawl everywhere.
Yeah, so that's how you sprint, basically. I think that's the equivalent of a mount, because it'd be kind of wrong to have a cat mount another animal, I think. Maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe that's exactly what the people playing this game want. I don't know. So, yeah, quest givers, you know the drill. They don't talk. They just wave at you and do the same animation over and over again. Which is how I like. It's how I like my quests, fast and to the point.
Tell me, did you install this game on a virtual machine? Because there's no way I expected you to install it on your actual PC and infect it.
This is on Steam, bitch.
Oh
this
god.
This is 100% legit. I've been eyeing this game for ages, but it just came out of early access.
I bet you have. I know you're into cats.
I was
is
like,
that
oh,
a
well,
fox in the
cats.
background there? Or is that like a weird...
It's a Lucius, come on. It should take a piss. So yeah, I've got the fucking quest log. This map's really weird because... Right, you see the map? This is weird for an MMO. I've never played an MMO that's had everything on like a roadmap like that. You know, normally they're conventional and they show the actual geometry, like where cliff edges are and stuff. So that's weird. And I didn't know how deep to go into this game. And then when I saw that weird quest where you destroy cubs, I knew I had to include it. So I suspect the game will change a lot because apparently you actually... I think you build castles and stuff and you lay claim to land.
Can you build castles in the sky?
I hope so. I hope it's that kind of game. I don't know whether that'll make it glitchy or ambitious, but I hope it's that kind of game.
I'm still trying to work out what exactly I'm looking at.
Am I going to attack these earth elementals? Hold on. Right, so I'm an archer because you know everyone loves DPS. It's the easiest class to play in any MMO. And strangely, my attacks aren't doing much damage, but when I swap to my dagger up close, which is my auto attack, this game has the auto default attack, which I don't know, a lot of MMOs do. It does way more damage than the ranged attacks, which seems wrong somehow. I feel like I should be doing more damage with my actual abilities and stuff, but nope, my fucking butter knife does far more.
See, I've never played an MMO, so I'm not exactly sure about damages and abilities and shit.
Well look, I'm doing 15 damage with an arrow, I stab the thing up close. I'm doing 30. And I'm meant to be a ranged class, so there's an issue there. Or maybe it's just because I'm using like the default bow, or... I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I don't know. It's very, I don't know if I just experienced some lag or something, but I felt like I'd hit the key, and then about 3 seconds later, like, I don't know, half a second later, he would do the animation. So it was not, I don't know, it was not my finest combat experience.
Is this
but
online, or actual people playing this game with you?
Yeah, I spawned, and there's like 80 dudes called, like, I don't know, Sigs98 and Sammy Samsam X or whatever. Loads of
Probably
people.
their persona names.
Yeah, and it's free to play, so there's that. There are 4 races, humans, elves, cat people, and there's another race, and I cannot for the life of me remember what they were, but they weren't as cool as the cat people.
Why are you playing as a cat person if there are humans in this game?
because you're a furry fuck and I wanted to include them for you. These are Firans. Firans, they're wild and nomadic cats. The other race are called Hirani, the one I was thinking of, and they just seem like Lolita girls, so maybe I did pick the wrong race after all.
Jesus Christ, this game has lolis in it, that's kind of weird.
Oh god, I don't know. This elf has a fat lute on the image I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't know. There were some really cool classes in there. There was one called Occultism, which I quite enjoyed. I don't know what that was, but it just had a giant big fat skull on the front of it, so I probably should have gone with that one.
Sounds pretty oh my, are you dancing?
Yes, I am. Gotta go into all these conversations with the village elders dancing. They'll take you seriously this way. So it's my initiation day, that's why I'm doing these quests apparently. You can dance and move. This game has fucking revolutionized the MMO space. Did you see my feet?
Oh Jesus. That guy's dressed like a zealot from StarCraft. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but he's a cat, so he's cooler. Also, fuck StarCraft. Am I right?
No, we're not getting into StarCraft.
Well, this game is less accessible than StarCraft, so that's something. It also wouldn't run in full screen mode on my computer for some reason.
Really? Does it run at some like crappy resolution, like 640 by 400?
It just refused to leave windowed even when it was on full screen.
Is it in 4x3 instead of 16 by 9?
Yeah. Yeah, I just, yeah. But I'm fighting I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just pressing E on whatever comes up on the screen.
That's everybody who plays MMOs. It's like run around E. Level up.
I've never found an MMO. I've played a bit of Guild Wars 2. Well, I played till level 50, I think. So quite a bit of Guild Wars 2. But aside from the Old Republic, I've never found an MMO I really like. And I think that's just because it hasn't got like the story and the voice acting and, you know, the sort of choices like a BioWare game has.
Yeah, but then this game, like, you know, makes up for that by letting you play the flute after you murder a ghost.
Yes. Yeah. I've always, yeah. That's the problem with MMOs, they never justify how you're, like, hitting this ghost spirit with, like, an arrow, and why this ghost spirit responds to the giant flag you planted in the middle of this cliff.
This is just making me want to go play Skyrim again.
What are you doing with your life?
Well, it's got Khajiits, it's got, like, snowy mountains in the distance, it's got weird bullshit ghosts and crappy story.
You can't play with Snowlion Cubs, though.
Hey, the Skyrim modding community will let you do anything. Don't know if
That's
you've heard
not
of
playing,
Schlongs
though.
of Skyrim. That is like everything that game needs.
I think it was the first mod I installed, so yes, I am familiar with the Schlongs.
If people have made that mod, I'm pretty sure people have modded it in, like weird winter lion cubs.
I mean, what's a Schlong without a winter lion? That's what I always say. God. Yeah, I don't know. I'd heard people who I respect say good things about this game, and how it was like quite ambitious, but these fucking opening quests, man, it's like every MMO since WoW. It just makes me want to kill myself.
Well, that's what every MMO is. It's just a WoW clone, essentially. Because WoW was so successful.
Yeah. But without the story of like the Old Republic, it's like I just fucking wouldn't play that game because I don't think the actual style of an MMO is compelling in itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, like this combat just feels slightly off to me.
Like, I don't think I'd ever play an MMO. I know you've asked me to play the Old Republic with you, but to me, MMOs just aren't interesting. Especially like an MMORPG, for example. If I play a game like Skyrim, I want to play on my own and fully immerse myself in the world. Playing with other people just wouldn't allow that to happen.
Do not play the Elder Scrolls Online, whatever you do.
Oh, I
not
was
pay
not
money
going
for
to
it.
play that.
Do not play it for free.
Actually, that was a lie. I was thinking about buying it.
I will kill you. I will kill you before I let you put that disc anywhere near you.
You're the one who has already
Computer
bought
or
the
Xbox.
game, played it, and then asked me if you should buy it again when it comes out on the next-gen consoles.
Well, I'm not going to buy it again, but I have installed the Tamriel Unlimited version, which was released earlier, or last month I think it was, sometime in March maybe. Yeah, it's still shit, don't play it. Unless you like it, I guess, I don't know. I mean, it is free now, but you have to buy the game in the first place.
Yeah.
and it's got the most rote quest design since about like a game like this.
I know, it
Sorry.
interested me if it was like Skyrim, but you're playing in all of Tamriel. Even if the quests were just kind of essentially Skyrim quests, it's just they're online, that would interest me.
Yeah, that's the problem though, they're just not. They're MMO quests that happen to have a slightly similar aesthetic to the Elder Scrolls 5.
Go and collect 10 bear asses, great quest.
I'm not convinced they ever said asses in there. I think that would be a bit crude of Bethesda, but maybe I would have played it more if they did. Like, I don't know. There's things I really liked. I liked the starting zone of the Red Guard. I think it was called Stras Mackay. It was like a desert island thing, and that was just really pretty.
Are you sure that's Red Guards? Because I know the Khajiit are from the desert.
I was definitely playing as a Red Guard because I didn't have the Imperials, and I refused to play as anyone but a human.
That's right, you racist Skyrim fuck.
I would say fuck elves, but I know you would take it the wrong way.
I
So
fucking
fuck
elf,
Khajiit
that's all I'm
instead.
saying.
Oh, where'd you go from there?
So,
I knew this would be a
game...
train wreck. I knew it would be a train wreck.
There's really not much to say about this game. You don't know what's going on. I've never seen this before.
I'm
You're
being
just-
initiated. Come on.
Into what? All you're doing is running through cliffs. Or in between a valley.
I got to that last woman and lost all my quests, and now I'm just, I don't know what to do. I've got nothing in my quest log. There's some skimmer pillagers here, so I don't know what that means, but
Is that a chat on the left there? I've only just seen that.
yeah, the first message I saw when I signed in was buy gold at this URL or whatever, so I was like, oh great, it's one of them already.
I see somebody said wrecked in there.
It's probably an amazing
Seems
community.
like a great... Yeah, I was going to say it's a great community.
But I'm afraid we will probably never find out.
Oh, you say you're not going to like do a let's play in this game?
I would, but it's so fucking boring. I was prepared to like... I go into every game feeling like, oh, we should do more on this. And then when you get into like 90% of things on Steam, it's like, oh, it's like this other game that I totally don't like, so moving on.
I like that your cat looks like a weird like twink cat on legs playing flute.
Down straight. Adios.
Ciao.